Bortle here at YESSSS Lubbock with, whoa, please introduce yourself to the world, man.
I'm Tyler Simpson from Houston, Texas.
Nice. What did you play today? And what place you get?
I got 4th place. I was playing Floowandereeze today.
Nice. And it's your first talk?
Yes, sir. It's actually my 2nd ever regional.
Ooh. Take notes, everyone. Any shout outs before we begin, dude?
Just shout out to my card shop in Cyprus, Cytex Gaming. That's about it.
Okay. Overall tournament experience, was it nice?
Yeah, it was actually a lot of fun. A whole lot better than the last time I came out. Last time I sort of choked in the last couple rounds. So it's nice to see the deck not brick every game.
That's what's up. Well, please show us the 4th place goo.
All right. So starting us off, we got 3 Rabinas. That's pretty standard. 3 Rabinas, 3 Eaglins, 1 Toucan, and 1 Stray. Any more of these cards and you risk not being able to play whatsoever. So you want to maximize on your good birds and just play the ones you have to. When it comes to the big birds, we're running a double MPIM. 2 is the perfect number for MPIN. Any more, you're going to brick. Any less, you're going to run out of resources extremely fast. We're on 1 Ryza and 1 Mist Valley Apex Avian. I probably wouldn't change that. I felt like maining both of these at 1 is the perfect amount. You're never going to brick. And that's about as standard as I can tell you for this.
So your 2nd MPIN always came in?
2nd MPIN always came up. There were times when I actually felt like I wanted a 3rd one, but it's just not worth the risk of bricking more than a deck already does. My last thing, I personally run 2 barrier statues. 1 will get outed every time you play it. 2 will always come up. Hand traps, I'm only running the 3 shifters. Every time I saw this card, I was pretty much gonna win. Only time someone had the out, they had the 1 Herald of Orange Light. I was quite tilted when they had that, but maximize on this. Spell and trap lineup, I'm running 1 Dreaming Town, 1 Unexplored Winds. There were a couple times tonight I wish I had another Unexplored Winds, because this is your out for a lot of problem cards. This is always what you're going to want to search. If you open up with it, then you'll search the Unexplored Winds. And of course, the best card in the deck, the Magnificent Map. This card, if you open up with this card, your win percentage is going way up. This card will unbrick your hands. This card will help you out boards that you shouldn't be able to out. As long as you see this card, you are good to go. And then the final spell for Flunder. We got 3 Advent of Adventure. This card, another card that you have to max out on. If you want to maximize your win, you will see this card. The 500 life points actually came in clutch in a couple rounds. Got close to time, banish, go up by 500, and that's all she wrote.
I made a grind yesterday.
Remaining 3 Dark Rulers, 3 Evenlies, and 3 Imperms. Because what I proved today is you will not win every dice roll. And so when you lose that dice roll, if you have nothing to break your opponent's board, you might as well scoop it up right there.
Did you ever brick going first with these cards in the main?
Honestly, no. There were a couple times when I drew both of those, but I also had Matt plus a bird. I would not cut these at all, especially the Evenlies. There are so many times when they will set up their board and they don't have a negate. You go evenly, and it completely changes the tide of the duel. Also, you're going to need your Dark Rulers and Imperms for when Tier sets up Babushka. Imperm is your only out to that Babushka.
Makes sense.
Standard, we're running 3 Prosperities and 3 Dualities. You want to see your deck. You want to dig through as much as you possibly can. And that's it for the main.
What's the main account?
40.
Perfect 40.
Perfect 40. Any more, you're probably gonna break.
Okay.
We'll go to this.
Show us your extra deck that you probably summoned everything in.
Honestly, I only summoned one. I only summoned 1 card in this extra deck.
Okay.
And it was the Virus Swordsman.
Oh wow.
This card was my out to an elf that all my little birds were too weak to out. I had ran out of MPIMs, but I was able to attack over it and get for exactly game.
Nice, for the birds.
We're running 1 Anima. It's a good level 1 link. You'll probably never go into this, but it's a good. It's honestly a good option to have. We're running Underworld Goddess. Underworld Goddess is for when your opponent has a Towers, Avramax, and you just can't out it. You summon 4 birds during their turn. Your turn comes around, just link them all off, and that problem card for just out it. Honestly, the rest of this extra deck, take it or leave it. Time Thief Redoer, Nightmare Cerebus, Mud Dragon, Almaraz. These are all just prosperity targets. If we're running the 2 Bull Swords, just the 2 Bull Swords, like I said, you can go into this if you can summon enough monsters during your opponent's turn. Go into it. It'll never come up.
Yeah.
And like I said, just these can be anything you want them to be. Honestly, if I had to choose, I would put the rank 1 Lyraloose in this deck and Zeus. There was a time when I needed to go into that. I didn't have access to it before making a deck, so I threw all the extra deck cards in there that I couldn't.
Okay.
Like ads, man.
Now this is what won me all my games. My side deck was absolutely saving my behind. We start with 2 Trap Tricks to go into 3 Harpy's Featherstorms. If I'm going first and I see Harpy's Featherstorm, I'm probably winning the game. You want to be able to completely shut off your opponent. You got to play as many unfair cards as possible in this format right now.
Yeah.
Also, for going first, we got 3 Solemn Judgments. Just being able to stop any Dark Rulers for your opponent. This is your out for a whole lot of stuff, like Dark Rulers, Evenlies. There was a time when I didn't side this in. I got Evenlied, and I hated myself for it. Triple Lightning Storm. This card never once came up. I wish it was DD Crow. Probably will not be running Lightning Storm in the next time I play this. And then the last 4, Harpies and Triple Cyclone, because Tier is probably the most dangerous deck right now. Access to Zombie World. If you get hit with Zombie World, you're probably losing this game. So every time I saw these, I never actually ran into a Zombie World, but I was really happy to be prepared for it.
That's what's up. Any final thoughts?
Honestly, this deck is really fun. If you can't afford to play the best 2 decks of the format right now, you can still win games with Flunder. You're going to piss a lot of people off when they can't out a barrier statue, but hey, you know, that's what you got to do in this format. You got to play as many unfair cards to have a chance.
There you go. Thanks again for the deck we're following. Congrats on top 4, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Portal out.